In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 31st, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Kansas City Royals versus Chicago White Sox. The Kansas City Royals, currently holding a record of 59-49 with an over-under of 45-60, are set to face the Chicago White Sox, who have a record of 27-83 and an over-under of 49-56 on Wednesday afternoon. This matchup marks the final game of their 3-game series in the American League Central Division. The Royals managed to secure a narrow 4-3 victory on the road against the White Sox on Tuesday. Throughout the regular season, there has been a notable disparity in the performance levels of the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. This difference is evident when examining the home and away statistics of their pitchers. Brady Singer of the Royals has a record of 1-3, a 3.86 earned run average, and a 17-40 walk-to-strikeout ratio over 9 games and 44.1 innings. In contrast, Drew Thorpe of the White Sox is 1-1 with an 8.53 earned run average and a 1.18 WHIP in 3 home starts totaling 12.2 innings. The offensive capabilities of these teams also diverge significantly, particularly with runners in scoring position. The Royals lead Major League Baseball with an impressive .834 team OPS in such situations, while the White Sox languish in 30th place with a .587 team OPS. Betting on the White Sox has been a risky proposition lately, as they are currently enduring a 15-game losing streak. Chicago's offense ranks last in scoring, and their pitching staff, depleted by trade deadline moves, is ranked 29th in earned run average this season. Additionally, the Royals have dominated their recent matchups, winning 10 out of 11 games against the White Sox, with 9 of those victories by multiple runs. Brady Singer has been particularly effective, starting in 3 of those wins and maintaining a 1.47 earned run average against Chicago. Consequently, the Kansas City Royals to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both Brady Singer and Drew Thorpe have demonstrated their pitching prowess, which should continue in this game. On Tuesday night, following the trade deadline, these teams combined for just 7 runs and sparingly used their bullpens, thanks to strong 7-inning performances by Michael Wacha and Jonathan Cannon. Since the All-Star break, neither team has been prolific in scoring. The Royals are averaging 5.45 runs over 11 games in the second half, while the White Sox are struggling with just 2.08 runs per game over their 12 games since the break. Both teams' offenses are not heavily reliant on home runs, which limits their scoring potential. The Royals are tied for 18th in the league with 112 total home runs, whereas the White Sox are 28th with only 93. Of the first 11 encounters between these two teams this season, 9 have ended with the total runs scored falling under the projected mark. The White Sox are averaging just 1.55 runs per game against the Royals, which aligns with their overall struggles in scoring this season. Brady Singer has been particularly dominant, allowing only 3 total runs across his 3 starts against Chicago. Given these trends, it is unlikely that the White Sox will generate much offense on Wednesday. Similarly, the Royals have had their own struggles against Drew Thorpe, failing to score in their first meeting less than 2 weeks ago. Considering the Royals' scoring average drops to 4.02 runs per game on the road, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Milwaukee Brewers. The Milwaukee Brewers, holding a record of 61-45, are set to face off against the Atlanta Braves, who have a 56-49 record in the final game of their 3-game series on Wednesday night. This decisive matchup will take place at American Family Field, with the Brewers aiming for a series victory. The Braves have shown strong performance recently, winning 2 out of their last 3 games. Their offense has been particularly impressive, amassing 169 runs over this period. Given Peralta's recent struggles on the mound, especially at home where he has allowed 10 runs in his last 3 starts, the Braves are expected to continue their offensive momentum. Peralta's last outing against the Braves saw him give up 6 runs, suggesting he may may find it challenging to contain their batting lineup in this game. On the other hand, the Brewers have had a tough time at home, losing 5 of their last 8 games at American Family Field. Despite scoring 17 runs in their last 3 games, their offense might face difficulties against Sale, who has been outstanding on the mound over the past month. Sale has conceded only 8 runs in his last 6 starts and has a solid record against the Brewers, with just 2 runs allowed in 2 starts. This track record indicates he could effectively stifle Milwaukee's offensive efforts. Monday's series opener marked the first encounter between these two teams this season, with the Brewers asserting their dominance in a clash of playoff contenders. Both teams made minor roster adjustments at the trade deadline, but nothing significantly impactful on this series. Monday's game provided a clear picture of their current standings. Milwaukee used 5 pitchers and limited Atlanta to just 4 hits and 3 walks, while the Braves' defense faltered with 3 errors. The key factor for Atlanta in the upcoming game is Sale, who has been exceptionally consistent, particularly in July, with a 3-0 record, a 2.28 earned run average, and 31 strikeouts in 23 2/3 innings over 4 starts. Sale's impressive road stats, including a 2.66 earned run average and a 0.97 WHIP in 10 starts, give Atlanta a strong chance to secure a win before leaving Milwaukee. Therefore, the Atlanta Braves money line is our full game side pick. The Braves are averaging 4.23 runs per game overall and 4.24 runs per game on the road. In their last 3 games against the Brewers, they have averaged 7.33 runs per game. Conversely, the Brewers are averaging 4.77 runs per game overall and 5.04 runs per game at home, with an average of 6.33 runs per game in their last 3 encounters with the Braves. These teams employ contrasting strategies to secure victories. Milwaukee's offense is built to score heavily, as evidenced by their performance on Monday night in their post-All-Star break games, where they have scored at least 6 runs in 4 matches. Atlanta, in contrast, relies on strong pitching, having held opponents to 4 runs or less in 5 games since the break. With Sale, their top starter this season, pitching in peak form, Atlanta is well positioned for this game. Although the over is 58-42 in Milwaukee's games, the under is 61-39 in Braves games this season. Consequently, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Nationals versus Arizona Diamondbacks. The Major League Baseball trade deadline wrapped up on Tuesday, signaling that teams have finalized their rosters as we head into the critical final stretch of the season. Both the Washington Nationals, currently at a 49-59 record, and the Arizona Diamondbacks, standing at 57-51, were actively involved in trade activities. This sets the stage for an exciting series finale on Wednesday. The Washington Nationals have been struggling, losing 5 of their last 7 games overall. Specifically, they have lost 6 of their last 7 encounters against the Arizona Diamondbacks. On the other hand, the Diamondbacks are riding a wave of success, having won 5 of their last 7 games overall and 7 of their last 9 games against National League teams. Washington's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore, has been having a tough time, allowing 18 runs over his last 15 innings pitched. In his last 4 starts, he hasn't pitched more than 5 innings and even lasted just 2 innings in one of those outings. Meanwhile, Arizona's starter, Zach Gallen, has been impressive, giving up only 3 runs over his last 11 innings, leading to victories against the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Diamondbacks excel in 4 hitting categories and are set to face a Washington pitching staff that ranks 22nd or worse in 4 pitching categories. Arizona's first baseman, Christian Walker, who is 2nd in home runs and tied for 1st in RBIs, left Monday's game with a sore oblique but is expected to play on Wednesday. The Washington Nationals appear to be running out of steam, and trading away some key players at the deadline hasn't helped their situation. In contrast, the Arizona Diamondbacks are hitting their stride, playing some of their best baseball of the season. The recent trades have injected a new sense of confidence into their clubhouse. As the Diamondbacks make a push for a wild card spot, they are certainly a team to keep an eye on. Having Zach Gallen on the mound today only strengthens their position. Therefore, the Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. The first game of the series on Monday saw a combined total of 17 runs scored. The total has gone over in 8 of Washington's last 12 games, in 5 of their last 6 road games, and in 8 of their last 12 games against Arizona. Similarly, for Arizona, the total has gone over in 4 of their last 5 games and in 6 of their last 7 home games. Washington starter, Mackenzie Gore, has allowed 18 runs in his last 15 innings. Arizona managed to exceed the over on their own and nearly doubled it on Tuesday, but Washington is still likely to contribute to the scoring. Considering Arizona's current hot streak, even after the the starters exit and the bullpens take over, we can expect the total to mirror the high-scoring trend. Thus, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.